So, yeah, you're communing with the other side. I kind of feel like this could be like internal work here. And of course, there could be, something that you're working on the outside as well, but definitely getting some internal work going on. All right, guys. First of all, I just want to say, if I'm in your subconscious, I'm saying ground, get some water, get in the water, right? Take a spiritual bath or something. Take good care of yourselves. Like, this is really good energy. But I mean, like, even this, right? Like, we've got red, 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 because there's so much fire. Every one of these has fire in it. And I know this is Earth, but this is the sun in Virgo. So we still have sun energy here. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, this is sitting right underneath, questioning everything, lifting the veil. Anything unaligned must go. And you all got this a couple times ago. I can't remember when it was, but pretty recently. And even the colors are kind of right. And it's like we see the trees here, this pink right here, this cut, like, right? That's kind of crazy. So I kind of feel like this is you looking at what in your life you need to leave behind, right? And I also get this kind of transmission. Lifting the veil also is about seeing behind the veil. And I feel like the Seven of Swords is like that secret knowledge, right? I mean, Seven of Swords, we know it can be about secrets, what isn't seen. And it is swords, which is thought, the mind, knowledge. And, this even here, right? This is supposed to be you, right? It's like this lotus flower. It's like a cord, right? Going right in here. It's like you're receiving this information. Secret knowledge. That is you right now, right? And I kind of feel like there's also this, I feel like you're even secretly working on something here, whether this is internal or external. With the moon being here beside it, like that surrender to the divine and the work that's being done, it just feels like something special. All right. So, and I'm even here, like, this is, the present, where you are, what's kind of driving you. And it's like this subconscious energy, Jupiter and Pisces, right? You're feeling in your element, right? She's like, I'm sitting pretty. I know knowledge I need is coming. I'm going to get what I want, right? It's like just feeling in your element completely and just really tuned in. The mind is like racing. It's on. I want to say you're even a little bit impulsive at this time. Kind of just ready to go for it. Now, and this is where this power is coming from. And I feel like you're a little bit antsy, right? This says adjustments are required. And you're making your plan, sitting in the power, right? But like, just ready to jump off that balcony, right? She's dressed and ready to go, waiting on that call, right? It's like third quarter moon. That'll be, pretty early on in this cycle, that third quarter moon. So, you know, this is part of this lifting of the veil, right? What needs to go? Making decisions, right? Waiting for the right time. And then this, you know, this power is what's, you know, it's like, this is what's fueling it. This is the power. And this is what you're doing with it. This is fueling this surrender to the divine with the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, she's got her socks on. And a lot of us are probably working from home right now. Right? It's part of these adjustments that are being made. I just keep on getting it. That it's like, it's something divine that you're working on, whether this is internal work, external work. It's like, it has to do with this, right? And perhaps this is like, you know, you helping other people, but knowing exactly how much, right? You're keeping some of it back, right? You know exactly how much to give out, to tell people, to get them, right? It's like that wise teacher. There's Cohen's, right? Feel like you're speaking in riddles to people or something. But so here we have, in this first week, I guess it's more like this actually. The sun in the earth element and the Knight of Wands. And I mean, there's just optimism all over this reading, right? Like I don't feel any negativity at all. I just, once again, it's a lot of fire. I mean, we do have some other elements in here kind of tempering it a little bit. And we do have temperance, but yeah, it's very exuberant. And I think you are, you know, you're in touch with your inner child. I feel like you're feeling it, like, you know, you're ready to go for it. I mean, like, this small little smile on her face just is like really, it's subtle, but it speaks so much. Like, I'm just seeing you ready to take off, right? It's like, I'm gonna say, you know, in the books, they say this red flag is like a symbol of blood and like rebirth, right? Renewal. And so it's like, you're trying it on in different ways, right? Here we have her, you know, in the mind, it's on the saddle and it's on the head, right? Which is the mind. And you're just kind of waving it around in this first week, kind of like playing around with it, feeling good. And it's like, it feels so good that, you know, the second week, you're kind of putting on some pants, putting on your man pants. Right? It's like in here in this, this is your water element, right? Your relationships, your emotions, and I feel like you're kind of like, you're gonna wear, you're trying on the pants, right? And it's like, I'm gonna have it my way, kind of a feeling is what I'm getting from it. I mean, this is a lot of fire. I feel you. You're kind of expressing yourself a little bit, and not in a bad way, in a good way. Probably, you know, it might just fire somebody up. I mean, you are getting what you want, right? And I do feel like there's this alchemy that's going on, you know, and maybe there, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, testing out the waters. Just like I said, you're trying on, you know, here it's on your head. You're making plans. Here you're wearing it, right? It's a little more action oriented. And here it's spirit, right? And I feel like there's this alchemy going on in your life, you know, with this trying new things. But I feel like this is definitely spirit driven, but also internal. I feel like there's alchemy going on within you. I'm loving this. And you know, like I said, take a spiritual bath. All right. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just anything that makes you feel good, right? Put some crystals in there and some smell goods and get there and soak and meditate, right? Kind of a cleansing will help with this. Ah, yeah, talking about that kind of like brought me down. I was like, whoo, fired up. All right. And I feel like all of this is like really quick. It feels like pretty straightforward. I mean, right? It's like you're planning, you're waiting, taking action. You know, just feeling good, bringing out that inner child. You know, I feel like there's just this exuberance about you, this positivity, and you're carrying it straight through, right? I mean, like, it's actually a little bit calmer over here. Beautiful. And, you know, this just visionary, right? This is the card of the visionary. And your ships are coming in, right? Whatever you're putting out there at this point in time, whatever wishes you're making, whatever you're working on, right? And this is part, you know, a little bit of waiting too, patience, and taking your time with your actions, right? Your ships will come in. And I mean, this is transmission of sacred, secret knowledge. You know, with this temperance card here, I can't help it. You know, and this guy being down here below. And yeah, there's that inner child again. And look, it's the lotus again. Whether this is, you know, we've been talking about the counterparts. Ah, yeah. And it's secret. It's secret. And he's a 7 too. Looky here. And for those that, you know, this isn't a counterpart. This is like that balance within yourself. But still, like, look, that's going straight down into the head. Transmission of knowledge. And this is something that you are going to be sharing with the world in some way. Absolutely. All right. I feel like that's all it really needs to be said here. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, we have Sun in Virgo, Mars in Aries, Jupiter in Pisces. And the rest of these are either major arcana. Well, this is the moon in Aquarius and Sun in Aries. So you've got the sun 3 times. And the sun shining here in Temperance. All right. Let's get a piece of art for you, and then we'll get closing guidance. And I'm not reading from the books for these. I know what I'm going to do there. Okay. For Pisces, please. Pisces, November 23rd through December 6th. Okay. To lift. Somebody else got this. Still life. Wonder if it's your counterpart. But, you know, this is that nourishment, that earthiness, and the fact that we're kind of, you know, sitting still, right? You're kind of feeling antsy and such, but patience with the work. and that what is unaligned must go, right? There's this evaluation and this elevation of those things that are nourishing to you, that are good, that right, these are really beautiful, and these kind of are looking a little bit like shabby, right? Like they might need to be tossed. So I feel like there's this evaluation kind of energy here. And then over here we have a man and a woman. But they aren't really paying attention to each other, right? The secret. But he's quietly working away. And once again, we are beside water. We're sitting on earth. Some canoe and a fishing pole here, right? Things that we can do to kind of exert our energy in a productive way. Yes.